Hello, distinguished viewers. I think I beg your pardon. We're going on a short break. Okay, stay tuned. I'm sorry. Greeted distinguished viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Viewpoint with Precious Ayembe, where we examine issues that shape our nations and provide informed perspective on governance, leadership, and nation development. Today's discussion is focused on matters that has generated public concern across Nigeria, fake government agency, the implications for governance and public trust in the Tinubu administrations. The allegations surrounding the unauthorized improperly constitution government agency have raised important questions about the accountabilities, transparencies, the rule of law, and the citizen confidence in public institutions. And while investigations and official processes continue, it is important to examine the legal principles involved without prejudging the facts to help us understand these constitutional and legal implications. We are going to honor, we have the honor to welcome Dr. Maxwell Opara, a distinguished constitutional lawyer, human rights activist, and a counsel to Mazi Kanu. Before we dive into the discussions with what we have today, before our guests will come fully, okay, we'd like you to know that for more about this program, to be part of this program, you have to send us an SMS for advert placement, for sponsorship on this program. You send us an SMS to the number that will be showing on your screen shortly as we kick into our guests. And Dr. Para, thank you for joining us on the Viewpoints. It is a pleasure having you on the program, sir.
For my inability to be physically present last week. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Good to have you. How is your voice, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
We will ask a guest on this show who share his thoughts as a security consultant on the fake government agency. He is a senior Navy official, retired Commander Pamis Zebolon Dapa, of security consultant and a public affairs analyst, political analyst. He has represented Nigerian as a focal point officer at the ECOWAS, AU, and many more. And today, as a distinguished constitutional lawyer, human rights activist that you are, Nigeria will want you to share the legal insight concerning this fake agency in Tinubu administration.
Well, it's rather unfortunate that we have migrated from fraudulent pattern of budget. We are now talking about fake agency. We are talking about fake agency. So an organization, fake organization that was used to collect budget, to put inside budget. Nobody scrutinized it. Nobody checked it. The budget and planning department did not do anything about it. The what do you call it? The office of the attorney general did not do anything about it. Finance did not do anything about it. CBN did not do anything about it. The National Assembly failed to exercise their power, failed to use their power under Section 80 and 81 of the Constitution oversight function. The committee for budget did not do anything about it. It's rather unfortunate, and we cannot continue in this manner. I have said it and I continue to say it. Now that the people that were mentioned, Minister for Foreign Affairs is supposed to resign, Minister for Finance is supposed to resign, Minister for Budget Plan is supposed to resign, Minister and Director and the person that posted the head of service is supposed to resign. Heads supposed to be rolled by now. We can't continue like this. We are talking about this international embarrassment. And we thought that the chief of staff, who has been mentioned as one of those that participated in this, should have also been stepped down. What are these guys taking us from? And the chief of staff said that he has filed action against the man for defamation. No, you are on trial. You should talk about the defamation when you must have cleared yourself. Stay clear so that there will be smooth investigation. Let the ICPC, EFCC, let them investigate this matter. You cannot be a judge in your own case. You cannot be in that seat. And they're talking about investigation. And the man in question, the Adeni in question, has said that, please, he was calling the civil society group, NBA and NUJ and some other civil society organization, that they should come and participate in the investigation because he has lacked confidence in the government agency. ICPC is under Attorney General, EFCC is under Attorney General, Nigeria Police is under Attorney General, and the Attorney General is under Presidency, and the Presidency and Chief of Staff is under Presidency. So you can't be a judge in your own case, except we begin to take these particular measures. We will not get it right. That is my take on it.
About the existence or operations of unauthorized or fake government of agency from the constitutional and legal perspective, which you just said. So what makes a government agency legitimate and what makes one illegal?
Take it again.
Did you get the question, sir?
No, I did not.
Did you get the question,
Take
sir?
the question again. Take the question again.
I said because there have been allegations about the existence or the operations of this unauthorized or fake government agency from the constitutional and legal perspective. What makes a government agency legitimate and what makes one illegal?
Yes, that's what we are saying now. This is an affront. This is morally irreprehensible. This is constitutionally fraud. We are saying that for you, you cannot say you have a Barrister Masol Opera presidential committee on whatever, and you're using it to be collecting money. An agency must be an establishment of the law. Now, and if your entity is agency of government, you should be operating from a particular ministry. Your budget must come from a particular ministry. You cannot operate in isolation. Which ministry is he operating from? Which ministry does this particular budget channel? Because as an agency, whether you call yourself agency of government, there must be a law establishing you. Let me just use EFCC as an instance. EFCC, there is a law establishing EFCC. There is a law establishing ICPC. There is a law establishing Promotion Council and what have you. Because which law established that particular distance? So you cannot place something on nothing and expect it to stand. Now that there was no law that established it, and the Federal National Assembly Speaker, the Senate President, the Director of Budget and Planning approved that budget. The Minister for Finance approved that budget. The CBN approved that budget, which means there is a conspiracy. Taking only that man, getting the man arrested is out of it because there was no law. There was no law.
So,
Hello.
I was even trying to also make that point that he has been arrested, and if investigations established that agency was operating outside the law. So who should bear the legal responsibility if the office involved the supervising ministries or the federal government? Because now we're just told that this man has been arrested.
Yes, that is what I'm saying now. Those people, like now, like just let us get something right. You are expected to be in this studio today by 2:30, if I'm not mistaken. Now, something happened and you are not there. Based on the understanding you have with the management, you're supposed to be there, and you were not there. Hello.
She has started calling me to find out what am I discussing today.
Right, this thing is breaking, but I don't know whether you are getting me. And now I say that where somebody now said that you operate this. Can you get me? Can you hear me, please? A call came
Yes,
in
sir.
operated this. Can I continue?
Oh, go ahead.
Hello? I can't hear. I can't hear you again.
Go
Hello?
ahead, sir. We can hear you.
Ah, this is there is a speaker of this thing. The thing is faint.
Hello, are you there, sir?
Hello? I don't know how to do this thing.
Hello?
I don't know how to do this thing.
Okay, well, if you're just joining in, we're having a conversation with Barrister Maxwell Para to give us his own thoughts, his own view about this fake government agency, the implications for governance and the public trust in the Tinubu administrations. I guess we have well, I said interruption of network issues. When he comes back, that's where we'll continue. At least maybe we can go on a short break. When he is ready, we can pick it up from there. So that is where we are today, discussing the fake agency, him being a woman rights lawyer, and let's hear the implication. What's the implication about it? And now we're also told this man has been arrested. And based on from what he has been saying, that I think the investigation should be open because this is the government, they are in government, and everyone that is involved, be it the police, from the security personnel. If you remember, we have a guest from the security sector, a retired Navy, who came in to share his own thought from the security angle. And now he is a legal a barrister, so he's sharing his own thought from the legal aspect. So unfortunately, we're having a network issues. Maybe when it's resolved, the conversation continue. We're going on a short break. Right back. This is still the program, The Viewpoint. Oh, thank you, our distinguished viewers watching us. Our guest is back because we just have a network issue and it has been resolved. So, our next question for our guest is: what are the legal and the governance implications of these allegations for the Tinubu administration, particularly regarding the transparency, accountability, and public trust?
It is simple. Once you are a legal, once you are a public officer working in government, and there was an allegation against you with respect to your office, allegation especially of corruption, the law expected that you should step aside because you will never be a judge in your own case. You will step down for investigation to be carried out. Some people were involved. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, don't mind these people that you are calling. So once an allegation is made against you, you are expected to step aside so that investigation, because the legal implication is that now that this man has been arrested by the police, and now, hello,
We're with you, sir.
please, there's one. So once an allegation where you fail to subject yourself under investigation, the legal implication is that you are trying to show us that there are some people that are above the law. You are not telling us that some people can commit a crime and get away with it. That's the legal implication. And some people like us, we are following. Where would they fail to do the needful? Go to court and get court injunction and get a court order to compel the federal government to do the needful. Nobody owns this country. Nobody is. You have arrested the man. You have arrested the man. Now that you have arrested the man, the man should not be the only person to suffer it. You should be able to get other people that he mentioned. Because the budget is a process. Budget is a process. Agency is a process. Who posted those staff in that particular office? Where is the secretary to the state government? Who allocated that office to the federal minister, at the federal secretariat? Who allocated that office? Who put that samples there? Those staff, who are they reporting to? So a lot of questions that demand for an answer. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not going to be it is not going to be business as usual. Everybody must answer on its own. So the legal implication is that nobody is above the law. But Abia Secretary to the State Government, Minister for Budget and Planning, Minister for Finance, CJN, Attorney General of the Federation, a Committee on Procurement and what have you. All of them must, all of them, I mean, all of them must have a case to answer.
Thank you for that thought. What legal options are available to Nigerians who may have suffered financial or other loss after dealing with an unauthorized government agency? Can they seek compensation?
Let's take it again. You said Nigerians that did what?
Okay, I said, what legal options are available to Nigerians who may have suffered financial or other losses after dealing with this unauthorized government agency? Can they seek compensation?
Of course, if you have been, where ubi just ibi remedium, where there is right, there is a remedy. If you feel that your right has been affected as a result of this fake agency, of course you seek redress in court. It's actionable. It's actionable. Then Nigerians now, who we are talking about, I think 1.3 billion naira. Nigerians who have been affected, like Mark Solomon, I'm affected. I pay my tax. I pay my tax. And if I now that it is obvious that they are using our hard-earned taxpayers' money to be creating fake agency, it is not left for us to kick against it. It's left for us to say no to it. It is not left for us to protest against it. I am saying we are following. We have our legal arms with us. We are watching to see what they will do between now and next week. We'll carry out the protest. We'll go to court to challenge it. We'll go to court to ask a court that is compelled the government to do the needful. Nigeria belongs to all of us. Nobody's more Nigerian than any other. That you're a minister, you're a chief of staff, you're the president. It's to remain time. It's to remain time. You will go, another set of people will come.
What reform would you recommend to strengthen this oversight to prevent the emergence of this unauthorized agency and restore public confidence in government institutions?
The only option is to allow people go and get their PVC, vote in the competent people like Max Solopra, vote in the tested and trusted people like Max Solopra, vote in the people that understand what representation is all about. My dear sister, I can never be a member of a National Assembly. And in my own National Assembly, and they told me that there is a fake agency that Max Solopra followed and passed the budget. A PhD law, a researcher, I will never be a party to it. I will never be a party to it. Any budget that is coming must be scrutinized. Any budget that is coming must be scrutinized. Apart from the one that I'm making a committee, generally, I must scrutinize it because I'm there to represent my people. I must ask, who is this agency? any law, before you pass any law, most of them don't even know the law they pass. Say hi, they say hi. Most of them can't even write their name. Most of the members of the National Assembly, they can't even, they can,
So, can you just in 1 second, because we are done with the time, our time is
I
gone.
said the
So,
best,
you
the
just
best,
a
the best,
second,
the
30
best option.
seconds to say
Yes, the best
goodbye to
option,
Nigeria,
the
your
best
final
option
words.
is for Nigerians to make sure that they elect credible, competent people with capacity at the National Assembly, so that they will be able to carry out the oversight function. Because it's because of their inability to carry out the oversight function, that is why we are where we are today.
For sharing your legal insight and helping our viewers better understand the constitutional issues surrounding these important national conversations. We want to say thank you so much for your time, sir.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. To our viewers, thank you for staying with us. A strong democracy depends on accountability, transparency, respect for the rule of law, and an informed citizenry. And we encourage everyone to follow a development responsibility and rely on verified information as officials. Investigations continues because we're just told the man has been arrested. I want to say thank you, viewers, for being part of this program today. Just keep joining us for next time on another engaging discussion on issues that matters to Nigeria. God bless you and God bless the federal government of Nigeria. I'm signing out to say Precious Ayembe is my name. You can watch this episode on Sunday by 10:30. God bless you and bye for now. Thanks to all my crew. Final words today. Bye.